LTC cost might actually arrive at its limit of $122.87 toward the finish of 2023. Litecoin cost with a potential flood could go as high as $497.74 toward the finish of 2030. Litecoin, one of the most established and most crude digital currencies after Bitcoin cost, has kept a prominent negative pattern for quite a while. Regardless of being a light form of Bitcoin, LTC value neglected to get the notice of the market members and subsequently keeps on exchanging inside tight ranges. Is Litecoin a wise speculation? In the meantime, several floods recorded by the crypto lately have escalated its presence on the lookout. Besides, the well-known resource is supposed to launch a bull run very soon. Will Litecoin cost at any point reach $1,000 before long? How about we look at it with the most recent Litecoin cost forecasts 2023 to 2025 and the years to come. The year 2023 had begun with a positive note as the coin had acquired more than 13% inside the most recent 7 days. Will Litecoin go up before long? Litecoin cost expectation for 2023 could go from $82.57 to $122.87 for the year. LTC crypto value expectation 2023. Litecoin is supposed to be the fodder to which anybody, any place can use without consent to execute with any other person on the planet. They can likewise partake in the worldwide economy with the assistance of this crypto. The year 2023 is essential for Litecoin, as the following LTC dividing occasion is prepared to occur this year. Given things go according to plan, with fresher appropriations and joint efforts, the cost could shoot to $122.87. Nonetheless, the organization not remaining to the assumptions for the club could bring about the cost taking a plunge to $82.57. Therefore, compelled by a straight standpoint, LTC cost could land at $100.65. Litecoin value expectation 2024. Assuming the group behind Litecoin carries out major formative updates like that of MWEB, the convention would track down additional purchasers and adopters. In such a case, the cost of LTC could hit its possible high of $157.54. On the other side, ebbing position and stiffer rivalry could leave the cost at $127.87. Progressively, the ordinary cost could find its base at $141.95. LTC value forecast 2025. Its ongoing value reach can draw in numerous brokers, as it is attainable when contrasted with Bitcoin in every conceivable perspective. Further, assuming the organization prevails with regards to bringing down the block time, it might move heads-on with Bitcoin. Subsequently, significant joint efforts with monetary establishments. Litecoin cost expectation 2025 can take off up to $214.81 in the event that the above set conditions are met. Nonetheless, tension with respect to more up-to-date guidelines keeps on continuing among LTC clients. In the event that the market encounters a comparative accident before very long, Litecoin's cost can wipe down extraordinarily to $179.27. Yet, taking into account that drawn-out financial backer will adhere to the cash, the typical cost at which LTC could exchange toward the finish of the following 3 years is $196.24. Litecoin value forecast. As indicated by Plan Litecoin cost forecast, a few perceived foundations could contribute and acknowledge LTC as an installment. It is a potential reality due to the way that LTC brings down exchange velocities and expenses, which appears to be engaging. Assuming that the coin acquires some publicity before long, the LTC cost can strike a high of above $122.87 in 2023. In any case, with rising negative impact, Litecoin can drop to $82.57 toward the finish of 2023. What is Litecoin? Imparting similitudes to Bitcoin, it deals with a proof-of-work agreement component. In any case, the stage includes complex computational calculations to mine blocks. That is then secured to the blockchain of the organization, which is a public record. For mining, the stage utilizes the script convention, which helps in keeping up with additional decentralization. Likewise, driving secret exchanges, Litecoin ended up being the organization that demonstrated each member can trade monetary forms with zero expense. Each exchange made on the blockchain stays irreversible and gets put away there for eternity. Like ordinary blockchain innovation, in a real sense, no one has alter admittance to the information exchange on the Litecoin blockchain. Likewise, in uncommon circumstances where monetary standards might be plundered, the organization has a follow print which makes distinguishing the hacked monetary standards simple. LTC is the organization's local money and is being used inside the organization for giving prizes or motivators to the diggers. Outside the casing, Litecoin goes about as a mechanism of trade and is ending up a steady and economical resource. Central examination. Litecoin is a shared digital money created in 2011 by Charlie Lee, a previous Google worker. The cryptographic money was made in light of the Bitcoin convention. However, it varies as far as the hashing calculation utilized, hard cap, block exchange times, and a couple of different variables. Litecoin was delivered by means of an open-source client on GitHub in the year 2011. The stage is more available to individuals than Bitcoin, subsequently known as the silver of the crypto world, while Bitcoin is alluded to as the gold of the crypto world. It makes miniature exchanges perhaps speedy and makes some block memories of simply 2.5 minutes. Note that Bitcoin makes some block memories of 10 minutes. Litecoin has had various associations on board throughout the long term, going for the gold and utility of its computerized cash. A portion of the striking coordinated efforts are with UFC Octagon in 2018, Miami Dolphins, and NordVPN. Of late, Litecoin likewise banded together with Cred, an unmistakable crypto get and loaning stage. The organization hit another achievement when Venmo, the second most popular U.S. monetary application, sent off Litecoin on its foundation. Litecoin Authentic Market Feelings 2013 to 2021. The coin was sent off on October 11th. At first, its cost was exceptionally low, at about $3 for a seriously prolonged stretch of time. Just in November, the cost had a critical cost development. LTC bounced multiple times higher and hit $40 inside a couple of days. However, in May, Litecoin dropped to $10 and afterward in October to $3 per coin. Then, at that point, the crypto was seen exchanging somewhere in the range of $1 and $4 for a long time, until 2017. The declaration of the SegWit convention in spring pushed the cost to $16. Then in May, LTC sent off the convention, which pushed the cost to $30. The bullish patterns assisted LTC with shutting the year at $250.19. LTC began the exchange at $244.09 by early January, yet plunged to arrive at the low of $116.46 in April. LTC amazingly dropped to $24.50. Further, the value began to pour and figured out how to reach $28.74 toward the finish of 2018. In 2019, Litecoin proceeded with its cost development by exchanging at $31.94 toward the beginning of January. Shockingly, the cost followed a vertical development to reach $141.38 toward the finish of June as Bitcoin's cost hit $12,000. It began the year at $41.67 and multiplied to more than $80 in February. The intensity began to leave the market rapidly, and LTC was not safe from the mid-walk crypto street crash. Following the development of Bitcoin's cost rally, LTC was exchanging around $87 toward November's end. By the mid of February 2021, the cost outperformed $200 and further arrived at the yearly highs at $335. Following the May 19th market decline, LTC cost plunged vigorously and hit $107.46 on July 20th. The resource arrived at a pinnacle of $278.01 in the second supercycle, yet neglected to hold the above opposition. All things considered, the yearly exchange for 2021 was shut with a sticker price of $153.30. Is Litecoin a wise speculation? Indeed, Litecoin